has stressed the urgent need to take a stronger position within the global energy markets and reduce dependency on external pricing. Tinubu stated this while receiving Dangote CEO Alhaji Aliko Dangote at the State House in Abuja for a private meeting. The meeting highlights the federal government's continued support for private sector-led growth in the oil and gas industry. This followed President Tinubu's June visit to the 650,000 barrel per day Dangote refinery and petrochemicals complex in Lagos. Tinubu, via a post on his official X handle, welcomed delegates to the West African Refined Fuel Conference. The president also revealed that Nigeria is collaborating with regional partners to create a unified African energy market from refining to regulation and trade flows. Alhaji Dangote, who addressed key structural problems affecting refinery development across the continent, noted that besides poor infrastructure, the biggest problem lies in rent seeking throughout the petroleum value chain across Africa. Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has emphasized his administration's commitment to uplift road networks and deepen grassroots development across the state. The governor, who stated this while flagging off the road project in Ilaurogun, pledged that he will not leave any of the ongoing projects uncompleted. Governor's office correspondent Oluwatobiloba Odunuga has more of the story.
Speaking at the road project flag-off, Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke expressed satisfaction with the milestone, describing the event as a testament to his unwavering vow to serve the people of Osun despite national uncertainties. The governor, who provided a compelling overview of completed and ongoing projects across the state, stated that his administration has successfully delivered over 175 kilometers of reconstructed, rehabilitated, and renovated roads since assuming office, including Ilesha dualization, which he said is now 78% completed, the Ile-Ife flyover at 75%, Okefia flyover with over 95% completed, and Lameko flyover, which is currently at 55% execution, as the Okefia Gada Bridge is now fully completed.
Ògìdíṣà òkùnkù balọ̀bá ìmọ́lẹ̀ náà ni tí káfíńtẹ́ la òjò àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín pé ló ṣèkì a sì wà níbi tá a wà àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́.
Attention to Ilaurogun, Governor Adeleke detailed completed roads within the township, including the 2-kilometer stretches of Obajisin / Ita Obajoko Road, Ogunlade Junction / Kamila Road, and Ajagunla Street, as well as the 1.8-kilometer Aregun Junction to Ogunlolu Road. The governor, who officially declared the commencement of the dualization of the 3.5-kilometer Ilaurogun Township Road and the second phase of the Osogbo Ikirun Ilaudo Kwara State Boundary Road, assured the people of Osun that his administration will not leave any project uncompleted, underscoring his resolve to deliver quality infrastructure with speed and transparency. As part of his administration's wider infrastructural development plans, Governor Adeleke, who disclosed the ongoing rehabilitation of the Ilaora-Okeila Road, which has currently reached Okeila Junction, reassured the traditional rulers of Okeila and Ora that the project will not only continue but will be completed without delay. Governor Adeleke, who upon his arrival at Ilaurogun paid homage to the Orogun of Ila Oba Abdulwahab Oyedo Tombibire I, reiterated that his government is positioning road development as a central pillar for economic integration and community empowerment.
The House of Representatives has indicted 31 federal ministries, departments and agencies over financial infractions totaling over 103.83 billion naira and $950,912.05 based on findings from the Auditor General's report for 2019 and 2020. Following the adoption of the Public Accounts Committee recommendations during plenary, lawmakers directed the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission to recover the funds and ensure remittance into the Federation account. The motion, which was sponsored by Honorable Bamidele Salam, highlighted massive internal control failures, unauthorized expenditures, and procurement violations uncovered across several MDAs. The review covered the Auditor General's annual reports for the years ending December 31st, 2019 and December 31st, 2020. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs was faulted for unauthorized spending on a presidential lodge project at the Nigerian Embassy in Ethiopia. The Bank of Agriculture faced intense scrutiny over uncollected debts amounting to 75.6 billion naira. The Nigeria Correctional Service was directed to recover 7.47 million naira in unpaid withholding taxes, while the Nigeria Export Processor Zones Authority was instructed to retrieve 12 official vehicles, including 8 taken to the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, and refund 12 million naira expended in violation of procurement laws. The Controller General of the Nigeria Customs Service, Bashir Adeleke, has reaffirmed the service commitment to national development through targeted community interventions with critical investment in education, health, and environmental sustainability. Adeleke, who stated this at a public function in Lagos State, emphasized the importance of giving back to the host communities that support customs operations, noting that less than 1 kilometer across the school road, the NCS generates billions of naira as revenue to the economy. He said the initiative is part of a broader NCS corporate social responsibility framework aimed at delivering long-term impact, adding that the choice of schools for intervention is guided by expert assessments to ensure meaningful impact. Adeleke said under the initiative, NCS plans to support education, healthcare, creative development, and environmental sustainability in communities across the country. He, however, described the NCS as a government agency that remains committed not only to its core mandates of revenue generation, trade facilitation, and security, but also to the well-being of the communities it operates in. And now from sports, Bayana of South Africa head coach Desiree Ellis has blamed missed chances for her side's loss to the Super Falcons of Nigeria. The defending champions fell to a disappointing 2-1 defeat against the Super Falcons in their semi-final contest at the 2024 Women's African Cup of Nations last night. Nigeria took the lead through Rasheedat Ajibade, who converted a penalty late in the first half. Linda Motalo leveled for South Africa from another penalty on the hour mark. South Africa had chances to win the game afterwards, but were let down by their poor finishing. Michelle Alaze broke their hearts with a late winner for Nigeria. Ellis said they were desperate to win the game and claim a second consecutive title. Nigeria will now meet Morocco in the final of the competition, while South Africa will battle the Black Queens of Ghana for third position. And now from the foreign scene, the United Kingdom has sanctioned 25 targets involved in alleged people smuggling under a new financial sanctions regime targeting those facilitating the travel of refugees and migrants across the English Channel via small boats. The individuals and entities targeted today include a small boat supply in Asia and gang leaders based in the Balkans and North Africa. Middlemen putting cash through the Awala money transfer system in the Middle East, which is used in payments linked to channel crossings, are also targeted. It is unclear how effective the new sanctions regime will be, since British authorities can only freeze assets that are in the UK and most of the smugglers are based elsewhere. The Foreign Secretary, David Lammy, said that it was a landmark moment in the government's work to tackle organized immigration crime and reduce irregular migration to the UK. The move follows legislation being introduced under the broader Security, Asylum and Immigration Bill to ramp up enforcement powers for police forces and partners to investigate and prosecute people smugglers. That ends the midday news on OSBC TV. Join us at 3 for the state news. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon.